You must be pretty annoyed at airport security.
All things have an upside. You know that. Here.
That has to be like $400 by now.
I've given up explaining to them that I'm not a Hare Krishna.
Or a Harry anything else. Look at them coming and going. Thousands of people every hour. At this one airport alone, people used to live their entire lives in one place. Now, the wonders of our entire world are never more than a few hours away. And how do we honor this miraculous transformation of our world? We mostly write bad stand-up jokes about airline peanuts and lost luggage.
And comic strips about overzealous airline security measures?
Nah, that's cool.
Hey, Dad. How's the windmill coming along?
Oh, very nicely. How was your flight?
I had some trouble with security, but otherwise it was pretty uneventful. Millie's kind of a bad flyer, though.
Oh my gosh, what's that sound doing for falling off? Oh. Right, we're on the ground now, but even so.
Mr. Llewellyn, I'm here on behalf of the Neighborhood Association.
I know. Care to come in for a cup of tea to discuss matters?
Yes, that would be.
Excellent. I'll just need to see your passport and 12 forms of identification.
What?
This is an international border crossing now, Mr. Crump. You also have to sing the international border crossing song I wrote.
Mr. Llewellyn, this is.
It's in F sharp major, up until the coda, at which point I'll accompany you on this gong.
All right. Fine. Here's my documentation. Can I come in now?
Well, your papers certainly seem to be in order. But I'm still going to need to hear the international border crossing song.
Why?
It's a security measure. What smuggler would be so thoroughly committed as to sacrifice his dignity by singing my little composition? Granted, there was my Uncle Salvatore, the notorious singing smuggler. But he was considered rather an embarrassment at the smuggler Christmas bash.
It's a line like any line, but I think it's mightily fine, narrow as a piece of twine, but significant. As surgical removal of your endoprofine. I don't mean to come off bossing, but I like it more than flossing. It will never need embossing. It's the song of the lovely, marvelous, international border crossifying.
All right, then. You're here, of course, either to discuss my windmill, or to admire the fine workmanship of my authentic Qin Dynasty gong.
Guess.
Sigh, why can't it ever be the gong?
Honestly, Mr. Llewellyn, why all the red tape? How can such specific and esoteric measures really be essential to security?
Trust me, sometimes security demands it. It is possible for one to have creative enemies, and creative security is required as a result. The Llewellyn family has long known both sides of the matter.
You're specifically forbidden to bring hamster-powered death rays into the White House.
Yeah. That's because of my mom. And what she had to do for her sorority initiation. Everything that's been done. Lincoln, Jefferson, everyone else's monuments look like them. Why is Washington's monument just a pointy thing? It's simple, tall, austere. I think it's meant to capture Washington's essential character.
Mom, why does the Millicent Mud Monument look like that?
That's a very long story, dear. So what would you two like to see next? Pants. Pants? Look. Ozy's putting on a brave front, but he's running around outside. With no fur, in March. He must be freezing. And, I mean, he's basically naked. You can tell his religion by looking at him. You know, 'cause he has no hair, like a Buddha statue. Why, what did you think I meant? Well, okay, we'll go to the store and buy him some pants. No. No? That's not how things get done in this town. This is DC. You can get anything for free here, if you just kiss up to a lobbyist.
You'll have to excuse her. She gets buzzed on pixie sticks and watches C-SPAN.
Too few kids are that interested in civics. Luckily, I've been practicing looking like I have influence.